Would you love to learn about a 100x potential cryptocurrency that hasn't even come out yet and is not excluding US investors and does not require a KYC to get involved? If so, you are going to love this video. Also, I'm going to talk about what to expect with Bitcoin because it is showing real uncertainty. So if you're loving content like this and want more content like this on a daily basis, make sure that you smash a like on this video, you subscribe to the Suppoman, me, and you hit the bell notification so you get timely content. Now, if you want to be able to discuss the best coins out there with like-minded people that are intelligent, make sure that you join Team Suppo's Telegram group, t.me/SuppoChat. So an update from yesterday's video, Wagyu Swap was a cryptocurrency I spoke about just the other day. It has gone on to 93x and right now is sitting at 71x. So this just shows you what happens with a Bluezilla project. It doesn't just pump and dump, it goes up and it stays up. And the one that's really exciting is coming out tomorrow, ADA Pad. And the way of getting into this is via all of Bluezilla's launch pads, which include BSC pad, Tron pad, KCC pad, and ETH pad. So this is going to be happening. I hope you're going to be in it, and I look forward to seeing what profits we can make with it. Where are we at the moment? So the Bitcoin price is currently sitting at $46,200, nearly $300. Now, what we can see is we've got the 200-day moving average supporting the candlesticks. We've got some wicks, and those wicks have been eaten up in between the 200-day and the 50-day moving average area. So, because of this stability, what we are seeing is certain cryptocurrencies are still absolutely thriving, like these infrastructure coins, Near, Algorand, Harmony, and Moon River is doing exceedingly well. But is now the time to buy. We go back to 2017, beginning of September, and what happened then? So, the price of Bitcoin went from $5,000 down to $4,500 on day one. And you can see that the candlestick was protected by this first trend line and the wick was protected by the second trend line. Now the next day there was a bit of a doji candle. It kind of held the first support but wicked to the second support. Basically exactly what we can see what happened on day one and day two right now. But what happened after is really the crushing news. So what happened after was eventually on hitting this first trend line twice, the third time it fell through it was between the two of them and then subsequently went down dramatically. Now, do I think the same is going to happen now? It may or may not. But what I will say is I don't personally think we've seen the worst of this drop or the last of this drop. So it could be the case that whether it's now or in the very near future is I don't think now is the time to buy altcoins and I am going to wait personally. Now, if you want to know what altcoins I'm interested in, then I'm going to show you in a millisecond what I am likely to be covering in the not too distant future. There you have it. I hope your pause game is good. The market's very volatile right now. We don't know which way it's going to go, whether it's going to go up or down. And this is why the next project that has got 100x potential written all over it is so magical. And that cryptocurrency is called Divergence. Divergence is a derivatives exchange where you long and short a cryptocurrency. Now you may be thinking, that doesn't sound like at all what I like. Suppoman never talks about derivatives. Derivatives are evil. Whether you like derivatives or not, there is a huge market for it. Everybody likes to be a trader. Everybody likes to predict prices and where is the price likely to go, particularly of Bitcoin. And Divergence is the perfect, simple, easy to use derivatives platform that exists today. Now, if we have a look, Deribit is also a derivatives platform. We can see they've got nearly $3.2 billion worth of daily volume, and this is what their exchange looks like. It looks like something out of 2017. It looks like Poloniex, whereas Divergence is clean, it's simple, and easy to use. So, what is Divergence and why should you be interested in it? So first things first, disclaimer. I am not a financial advisor and all cryptocurrency investments are risky, especially new ones, because they don't have the longevity in the market, they don't have a track record, they haven't been through bull markets, bear markets, so you don't quite know what's going to happen with them. They're very unpredictable. However, they have got the best reward. And all views and predictions expressed here are personal opinion and for educational purposes. Divergence. This is going to be launching on September the 20th, so literally in a week and a half's time. This is going to be launching on SushiSwap's launchpad called Miso. And you don't need a KYC for it. You are able to get involved in this sale no matter where you are from. So what is Divergence? Well, it is an easy to use volatility derivatives DEX that allows you to do binary options. Binary means it must be equal to or in excess of the strike price that you are making a prediction on. This allows you to earn passive income by longing and shorting cryptos, LP tokens, yields, and farming and staking rewards. So it's not just merely indexes or assets, it's also looking at volatile assets within cryptocurrency that you may not necessarily be able to trade. So it gives you some excellent flexibility on what you can make money on. Now, this is the most important part, is that you can use any ERC20 token to use as collateral for the longing and shorting. So let me give you an overview of how Divergence protocol works. So this is the test net, and this is what the version 1 is going to look like this quarter. So you have got a single strike price and a range strike. Then what you've got is you've got the asset that you are making a price prediction on. So you can do ETH and BTC, but there's going to be a hell of a load more in the future. I'm just going to use Bitcoin because that's what we're talking about right now. You've got an option to do a daily prediction, weekly prediction, or monthly prediction, but it has to have an expiry. So anyway, I'm going to do a daily. It expires in 15 hours, and the underlying price is basically 46,291. So the collateral I'm going to use is DAI, but it can be any ERC20 token once this platform launches. So it can be Convergence, it can be Tidal, it can be Labs, it can be anything that you've got in your Ethereum wallet on MetaMask. And then you have to have a prediction price, okay? So the price as it currently stands of Bitcoin is $46,000, right? So I am going to short it as an example. So if we have a look at what happened in 2017, is that after the first 2 levels of support basically held the price up, eventually it broke down. So on that assumption it was to happen again, I'm going to go for 45,000 as my prediction price and then get a quote. Now this is showing me a spear price and a shield price. I'm going to show you that in the next screen, but essentially spear means the long price and shield means the short price. So I'm going to go trade, right? So based on the shield and spear price that it just gave me, I am just going to do $100 worth of DAI. Okay, so $100 worth of DAI, if I was to long it, if the price of Bitcoin is higher than 45,000 tomorrow, then I will make $125. $25 on that 100 I've put on. So I get $125 back should it be above 45k. Now if I short it, and I put $100 in here, then I would get 493 back, because if it goes below 45,000, it's much riskier. So as a result of that, the rewards are higher. Now, if I was to be using Convergence and $100 worth of Convergence, this would give me $493 worth of Convergence back. And then I trade it. And then once you have executed that trade, then you go into the dashboard and you can see your open positions. So I have already put 2 positions as far as testing this is concerned. In a minute it's going to increase to 300, and this is probably going to increase to about $1,400 worth of rewards. So this shows you what you can do with your ERC20 tokens. You can earn a passive income if you are a trader and you are absolutely convinced that a price is going to be happening. Okay, so it's just a good way of being able to put your money where your mouth is, make some money, and increase your token sizes. So as you saw, really easy to use. You're so convinced the price is going to happen that you want to bet on it, then you can. Now, I'm not recommending that you do derivatives. I'm not recommending you do longing and shorting, but if this does appeal to you, you may want to do this. So the platform is being released this quarter, and then next quarter they are going to be transitioning to layer 2 solutions because they run on Ethereum, and they are going to be either on Polygon or Optimism. Now the VCs, this is where the power is. So they have got Arrington XRP, which is a top tier venture capitalist, KR1 that have been investing in some really good projects, really high quality projects. Focus Labs, these are the guys who got me into Matic and Bitmax, and both of them over 300x, so I know they make great investments. Huobi, who are an exchange, and normally when Huobi invests in a cryptocurrency, they also list it. AscendX or Bitmax, they are also invested in it, and they are probably going to list it. Ava Labs, the guys who are behind Avalanche, and they have also got the CEO of Terra and the CEO of Polygon. invested in it. So some powerhouse investors in this project. And as far as the opportunity is concerned, it is a 3.8 million market cap. It's a little bit higher than what we have seen on some of the Bluezilla launchpad projects. However, I think this has got real longevity in it. The investors who are invested in it obviously are very bullish on it. Now, this is going to be starting on a 5-cent token price and 77.5 million tokens in supply. And it's going to be launched on Miso. Now, one of their competitors is Perpetual Protocol, and if Divergence, based on how easy they are to use and how much they are likely to be utilized, if this gets to the price of Perpetual Protocol, then it's 371x. I really think this has some legs. But I want to know what you guys think. Let me know in the comments. What do you think of Divergence? And is this something that you think you would play with? So that is it for today's episode. I hope that you loved it. I hope that it gave you a lot of value. And let me know what you think of Divergence and also the Bitcoin price. Where do you think it's going to go? And the coins that I let you see for a millisecond. Do you like any of them? And would you like me to prioritize any of them in my next video? Till next time, people, #blessed, and I will see you next time. It is lights out, all out.